from Salam and Donovan McNabb. So the Raiders finally win, Donovan, and it looked like they almost didn't want to at the end there, but they win.
The New Jersey Council of Indian Affairs has announced plans to disrupt Monday's Columbus Day Parade in Newark.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Council members and supporters will lie down in the path of Columbus Day marches, quote, in protest of Columbus's role in the genocide of America's native peoples, unquote. To launch their protest, the Native Americans and their sympathizers plan to begin a death watch tomorrow over the statue of Columbus in Christopher Columbus Park.
I thought Columbus was the hero of America.
You gotta admit, they did get massacred, the Indians.
Right now, we are on top of breaking news in Miami Gardens, where 2 people were shot and both are now in the hospital. CBS 4's Oralia Ortega is live on the scene with the latest. Oralia?
Elliot, the perimeter set up by police has increased significantly within the past half hour as they investigate a shooting that sent 2 people to the hospital. Let me step out of the way so you can take a look at the police activity in the area right now. We are behind Carroll City High School, right by the football field, and you can see a number of police officers here on scene. And as we take you to Chopper 4 video, this is all happening at Carroll City Senior High off Miami Gardens Drive. According to Miami-Dade schools, 2 people were shot and they were found on school ground.
You gotta admit, they did get massacred, the Indians.
You gotta admit, they did get massacred, the Indians.
News breaking overnight, a shooting on the campus, Florida State. 3 students wounded. The shooter was killed in a showdown with police. ABC's Rena Ninem is here, has the latest for us.
Good morning. 300 to 400 students packed inside that library. In the chaos and uncertainty, students told to hide. Some reportedly leaving behind farewell messages to their families. On whiteboards in the library, a daughter texting her father, "There's a man with a gun in the library. I love you." All these students just hours ago, unsure of what to expect.
There has been a shooting in the library.
Overnight, a terrifying scene on the campus of Florida State University. Students huddled in the library on lockdown after gunshots are fired.
If anybody has been shot, call 911.
Oh my God. 3 people injured in the gunfire, 1 in critical condition after police say the shooter, acting alone, opened fire overnight.
police are still trying to determine a motive for this shooting here on campus that happened just after midnight Thursday morning. What they do know is that in the months leading up to the shooting, the man who opened fire appeared troubled and thought the government was out to get him.
Hello.
Look, all right, something's going on.
You know how many federal agents you had following you on that ferry?
Appeared troubled and thought the government was out to get him.
The National Security Agency conducts worldwide surveillance, fax, phones, satellite communication. The only ones in the country, including the military, could possibly have anything like this. Why are they after me?
New Mexico police reports obtained by CBS News show that in October, May's former girlfriend complained he was harassing her. She said he had developed a severe mental disorder.
Blow over? I'm not going to sit around and wait for this to blow over. Jerry, I'm suing their right-wing asses right into Chapter 11. This is flagrant. They never even called to see what my side of the story was.
In September, Myron May reported to police himself that he was being watched and observed and could hear voices coming through the wall.
I want to know about his wife. I want to know about his parents. I want to know about his gambling problems, his urine samples, his porno rentals. I want to use every means possible to get what we need.
Law enforcement sources also confirmed that May sent 10 packages through the mail to friends throughout the country. All have been told to call authorities when the packages arrive.
Brill's note said that this is the videotape that you need to convince Pantera with, and watch out for the FBI. Brill says the place is under surveillance.
Paul says only hours before the rampage, at 9:53 p.m., May sent his 10 friends a message saying he was mailing them a package that should come by Friday.
When I saw his name and his face flash across the screen, I really couldn't believe it. And then I put two and two together that he asked for our information because maybe he was sending us a manifesto, or I don't know what he was sending. What we hope is in the package is why he chose to do this.
Tallahassee police are, of course, telling Joe Paul to not open the package. If he gets that package, to immediately turn it over to Alexandria Police, which he certainly intends on doing. Authorities in Florida say it appears from May's social media postings, a journal, some entries in a journal, and videos obtained by detectives in Florida that Mr. May thought that the government was pursuing him and was out to get him.
The government's been in bed with the entire telecommunications industry since the 40s. They've infected everything. They can get into your bank statements, computer files, your email, listen to your phone calls.
My wife's been saying that for years.
Every wire, every airwave. The more technology you use, the easier it is for them to keep tabs on you. It's a brave new world out there. At least it better be.